get field goal range and use that timeout. And if the Panthers, he's set 46.
Got to make a timeout.
Hey, Sean Robinson brought him down. They're going to let that clock run out. And these fans are frustrated. I hope they stay for the second half. Active with the performance on the road. Check our State Farm performer, and we're going to give it to the Carolina defense. A couple of sacks, you can add on another one.
Saints-Bears game. They started at their own 9-yard line, about 60 seconds remaining. This is the tail end of it. How about that great close shot?
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches.
Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Aller. Keeps it going. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
I hate this game.
He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Wants to throw it. He's looking deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Grab near the marker. It's Bell. Open space at the 25. All the way in for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Grab near the marker. It's Pena. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
That was such a wowzer play,
And the
bro.
Nittany
Not
Lions
even
come
gonna
to the
lie.
line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Allard. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Now, Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
No way.
Touchdown, Penn State! He would not be denied.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. Still looking on the move. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Got him, and nobody's close. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's when quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal for... On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's going for the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
I'm raging a little bit. This game is pretty cheap, but right.
The Nittany Lions going back to work
Sorry
on
for taking so long.
now.
I don't know.
These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Fighting off the defender. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
There's nothing I
Here
can do.
comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The clock winds down to 2 minutes.
Bro, you should have seen the one fucking touchdown. So I hit him in the backfield, he spins off of it, and then fucking skip on to dig into the fucking touchdown.
Now on the move. There he goes. They'll go hurry up here. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Sprinting away. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Firing to the right, complete.
Okay, if you didn't make that tackle, I might have just raged. I might have raged.
The offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. back to throw. It's Allard. Bring in the heat.
He went rushing for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell.
Not gonna lie, Moore has saved me. Once he fucking played.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. And they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, no, that's fucking pick.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's
pick 6, too. Like, I don't know what's going on.
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Penn State.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay.
I didn't hate that outside.
With that pick six.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to ULM. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
I don't know. I might rage this week. I'm not even hiding.
Arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Going right and going deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Yeah, I'll see, because what time is it right now? I don't know if I'm
looking to fire. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
What's it called? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on time, but I'll let you know.
They've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Gunderson.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Yeah, it was just 14-9. Now it's
wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Bell. Turning on the Jets.
Yeah, I see, this is my problem. I get too comfortable running the same play.
Now they're set up 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The snap sets up to throw. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right.
I can't run no man blitz. Or I can't run like 6 feet.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in territory, gets 15 and a first down. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line.
I switch around there, I'm not gonna lie. He's actually like
make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Aller. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Singleton.
Oh my God! I hate this game, bro.
Get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there! The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Bro, because he's breaking shit.
Trying to punch
he's breaking shit. Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys.
My player, my outside player just got fucking pissed though.
Wow, this
These guys push out the money.
Faith in this running back, knowing if they get down the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Oh, you know, bro.
Good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
My outside fucking guy just got fucking slapped.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here's the pressure.
Oh, yeah. I was cleaning the bathroom, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, no fucking way that actually worked.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
They know he's going to run the play.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Yeah, if I'm the Vikings, I'm drafting a quarterback this year. Okay.
And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh, that's wide open. Fucking Moore is dasty.
He's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard 4th down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
He wants to change this route. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone.
What did I say? I didn't have shit. What?
On the touchdown.
That dude, bro. Throw down one score.
Certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's
see, Moore might not be one in the league.
Get you stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little.
Not gonna lie, I was told him to leave a couple weeks ago, but
goes back to the other side.
Right now, he's proven his worth.
And he'll just take me, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. The short hands, it's Pena. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
This game is unbelievable, bro.
Touchdown, Penn State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered,
he's wide, Tyler. He's wide.
Big contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
It'll be 3rd and long.
It's like wide, but open.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback.
They break that.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash.
Quarterback making checks. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him.
Are you pissed after the playoff?
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. And back to the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I just can't get a stop on defense at all.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Just
shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score.
That's all I need to do. It's like you can't play zone, you can't do shit. It's like if I sit back and try to bait the quarterback all day, it's not going to work because somebody's open on either one side. The running game is fucking ass, and my user could get there, but it's just depending on if he's going to break 2 or 3 tackles before he fucking shoots up the gap. Yeah, I'm gonna get this out the way. Alright, I can do that. Real quick. I'll go fuck you, I'll see what's going on, because I don't have enough points to spend. If I win this game, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing?
The Vikings literally just pulled a Jared Goff fucking instead of passing the ball.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah, we're gonna play right this I forgot to mention, my bad. I forgot to mention, they ran the play right. No flag on the ball. That was funny as fuck. I know every Lions fan was pissed, bro.
Joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Alright, who just run in?
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field first today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Running into the open space. There he goes. Huge changed the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout.
He ain't gone to that?
They'll get him stopped just
Nah,
short
man,
of the end zone.
I guess I
They're in
was
business
in
here
real
with
life
the
video
first
game. I
down.
just took his head.
From the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll run it on 1st
Dude,
and goal.
like, their blocks are impeccable. Like, none of my players can get off the blocks.
We know a lot of offenses
Holy
like to
fucking
script
shit.
their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job.
I'm not gonna lie, that trade fucked me in our sleeper league.
Getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice
No,
run late.
no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about. I'm saying as in like the trade didn't happen until today, and I didn't wake up until around like 1-ish, so I couldn't start take one. I couldn't do none of that shit. Hey, I thought that was a pretty good trade. I asked like several people.
And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You think there's some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Really nice job on the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, after I was just talking good about you! Oh my god! Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
I hate this game, bro. Like, can I get a restart?
Early in this football game, we're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're
bullshit, bro. Like, that was bullshit. Like, he came like he phased into the line. And then fucking...
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing.
No, my player was actually like right, like the backup was right next to me. That shit wasn't there for so long.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Catch it, just catch it. I just need to. Yes.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the pass.
Yeah, nah, bro.
First half turnover can swing momentum.
Nah.
Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when
Nah,
the
bro.
defense comes up with a play like that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dink, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you.
I just don't understand why
Look at the big fella.
it's still throwing the ball. I'm already tackled. Yeah, I pressed it, but I didn't.
I can be a wide receiver. I can catch it.
What else got? I can't press it at all now. I just got
I'm
hit.
a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
With the catch, it's Bell.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh my!
And he was hit just as he released it.
What? He just let him. He double tipped.
Plenty of
Why?
distance between them and the sticks.
Like,
here
nah,
on
my
second
team's
down.
throwing for like a real reason.
Back to pass. Unloads to
Hello.
the wideout. Got a man. It's Moore. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Has Travis scored?
Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And he was just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's got him. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Wide out trying to get it in. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown in.
Hold up. I need a call. Bro, fuck me. Hey man, my bad. I just woke up around like two hours ago, and I'm just not seeing the phone stuff on my phone. Fuck. Fucking shit. This is my fault.
Zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He's got an open man. That defense got gassed, but they finally get into the turf at the 47. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown.
That's ridiculous, man.
They went for the big play, and boy,
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing.
Bad day.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Fires to the middle. It's caught. It's Moore. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quick out. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working that left side now. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Gunderson. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I woke up by like 1.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half.
Look at it plays.
Leaves it with the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the move, it's Peoples. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. They're working that left side. It's a seam wide open. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
If I'm I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run.
Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Give to the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
To the air on first down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what...
Tanner. Am I him or what right now?
Have a day.
I'm fucking slinging that thing.
I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That's caught. It's Peoples.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field is Sayed. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What the fuck?
Because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just...
Dude, I'm right there!
Hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback?
Oh, this
if
game
you
is
have to throw it here,
fucking
find an
stupid.
open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock.
I was down 28-7. Like, that gives some slack.
Their defense comes on the field. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment. Oh,
no way.
This could be huge in a tie game. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back. Trying to get the corner. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line.
I'll send you the money, and no, I'm not. I literally forgot to check my grandma's unit this morning at 11 and left my friends hanging. And now none of them will answer my calls. Hello.
Biggest games of the year.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Here comes the heat. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
It's caught.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many